This video is mainly a response to LunarEclipse, but it's also going to be about my thoughts on how E3 is going so far. This is mainly my thoughts on the Microsoft, Nintendo, and PlayStation press conferences, none of which I'll admit that I actually watched, but I've heard about most of the big updates that they've had. The first one I would like to discuss is Nintendo's press conference, which, in my personal opinion, has really taken the lead. I'm not going to discuss the console war, because I think that's absolute bullshit. They're all on equal playing ground, some above others. It's a matter of preference. Nintendo finally is bringing out the hardcore titles people actually care about, which we've been wanting since the Wii came out, which is like, I don't know, 3-4 years ago now, something like that. Basically, there's a new Mario sports game coming out, which is, yeah, like it's a whoop-de-doo. It's going to be cool and all. Like, it's going to be fun. It's a Mario sports game, and they're always good. There's the new Zelda coming out next year that they demoed on stage. Despite a few glitches, it looks like they're throwing it back to the more old-school style of Ocarina of Time, which that looks pretty nice right there. There's the new Donkey Kong Country, which we're finally getting a goddamn Donkey Kong Country. They kind of skipped the GameCube era, and we haven't had a good Donkey Kong since Nintendo 64. So a good throwback to the 2D Donkey Kong Country games. That is so much needed, and it's something I'm actually considering buying a Wii for. There's the new Kirby, which I don't remember the name of it, but that looks like to be another like good 2D Kirby game coming out, with of course the gimmicky features like the pastel drawing, and probably I think like manipulation of the stages through that. It looks fun. Metroid Other M being developed by Team Ninja. I heard about that before. I said it was going to be fantastic then. It's going to be fantastic now. It's going to be a fantastic Metroid game. Which really, when you think about it, I don't think there has been a bad Metroid game, so that's pretty much a foolproof game. Let's see. There's the new Golden Sun. We've been wanting a new Golden Sun for fucking years. And it's about goddamn time we're getting one. They left the second game at such a huge cliffhanger, and people have been, like, the fans of the series have been demanding a new Golden Sun for years. So it's about goddamn time they're giving us one. There's the new GoldenEye. I don't know if it's going to be a remake of the N64, but it looks like the multiplayer is going to be back to the core N64 style. Like the old school, gimmicky kind of, like, fast-paced shooting action. Which is what we were promised with Rogue Agent, but we were sadly ripped the fuck off. I can't really think of any of the other releases, but I think those are big enough. Oh, not to mention that these games are not coming out in 2011. Sorry. Zelda and Mario, they're coming out next year. Everything else, 2010, fourth quarter. Fuck yeah, it's about time we stop selling our Wiis. The 3DS. Like, we haven't actually seen what it can do. We haven't seen the 3D because you can't show that on film. But from what everyone is saying, it's actually like, it actually works in 3D. That's amazing. You don't need 3D glasses like the PS3 is going to require. Because it's going to have the two screens that will just apparently like sync you in. I don't really understand how it works. I've seen a bit of footage from it, like FMV footage, and it looks like it's going to be more powerful than the Wii itself. This is a handheld. More powerful than the console. And I know you're going to say, oh, that's funny, it's not saying much anyways. Fuck you. The Wii's more powerful than the PSP, which means this is a handheld more powerful than the PSP. So there you go. It's going to be awesome. And it's going to be at the same price that the DS was at release. Which was, I think, like, what, $199 up to $250? Not really too sure. The Microsoft press conference. Like, I don't really care about the first-person titles. Halo can go fuck itself. Gears of War can go fuck itself. Hell, Assassin's Creed can go fuck itself, even though that's not a first-party game or even an exclusive. What I want to talk about is the Kinect. This is the future of gaming. Like, straight up. It is actually the closest step towards virtual reality that we've all read in science fiction novels and seen on TV and in movies. If you'll actually even just look up the Forza 3 trailer, it looks like it's mind-blowing. Actually being able to walk around the car and look at the parts on it. Being able to open the car door, step inside, and look around inside the car. Like, it's amazing. You drive by just putting your hands at 10 and 2. And while driving, you can look around and see, like, look into your passenger seat. Like, I was mind blown by that. Not saying that Sony's Bingo Dabbers are bad. It looks like it's the Wiimote done right. Which, really, it's about the damn time we got something like that. But on my personal opinion, I think the Kinect is going to be more successful. It looks to be more versatile in what it can do. We'll see what happens when the games actually come out. Like, I can't really say that it's the greatest thing ever, because it's not even released. Like, yeah, there's playable demos at E3, but we have to hear about from the reporters that are there about what their opinions are, the people that have played it firsthand. That's really all I want to say about Microsoft. I was pretty mind blown by that. And the PS3 press conference, this is my response to Mr. LunarEclipse. Basically, you fanboyed a little too hard there. You totally stonewalled the other companies there. Yeah, sure, the Bingo Dabbers, what is it? The Sony Go, the Sony Motion. I didn't really remember. Like, yeah, that's going to sound like it's a negative comment towards it, but really, it looks to be good. The dual controls, that looks pretty cool. You can use the Go or Motion or whatever the hell, and use the old style, like, D-pad controller. That looks pretty cool. Steam going to PS3, that's a big deal. But you really have to think about it this way. Steam also kind of sucks. Like, seriously, their server power is garbage. And if they're expecting to keep the same servers while they have PC and now PS3, and even Mac now, seriously, installing a game is going to be worthless. You're going to need a much bigger hard drive for this. Like, a much, much bigger hard drive. Because these games are huge on Steam. And plus you have to install games with PS3 discs. Like, I don't think it's going to work out as well as everyone thinks it's going to be. Like, it's still great and all, but it's not going to be as good as everyone is making it out to be. Portal 2 gets a big fucking whoop-de-doo for me. Because really, it's just going to be a mod of Portal. You know, that's all Valve kind of does, is just kind of mods their own games. Not saying it's not going to be fun. Portal was fantastic. I played the shit out of it way back when it came out. But really, when that was Valve's, like, when those two were Valve's big announcements, like, it's big, but whatever. Like, I'm a 360 owner, but I still support PS3 in the same sense. So about this PSN network, like PSN Plus, that is the biggest marketing scam I've ever heard. You went on saying that it's going to cost $60 annually for this PSN Plus. That's what Xbox Live costs annually. It's the same thing. Sure, you still get your free online play, but a sucker like you and sucker like so many other gamers, they're going to pay for this and still bitch about Xbox Live when they'll pretty much just thrown away their right to. It's the exact same thing. You'll argue me and say, oh, well, it's cheaper, it's cheaper, it's cheaper. You save money, you get PSN titles. It's a marketing scam. You really think the deals are going to be that good? I'm trying to stay as skeptical as I can on this. The one press conference I did sit down and watch was Ubisoft, because I got linked to it and it was just kind of playing. Really what I'm looking forward to on that, like, this is what got me pumped for the rest of E3, is the laser tag. Like, seriously, I loved laser tag as a kid. Any kid that played laser tag as a kid fucking loved laser tag. Like, you got the handguns and everything, you got the backpacks, the sensors on you. Like, seriously, 4 vs 4 to laser tag, it's real life, like, video games. They're bringing it back, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Really, those are my thoughts on E3 so far. If anything else shows up and blows my mind, I'll make a video about it. But, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching.